MML, what up? We back with Chuck and the coach. Unfortunately, the coach not here. He contract dispute, and frankly, we don't give a damn. Nah, he welcome back, but if he don't, he can take his monkey ass on. One man ain't bigger than the brand. Tried to negotiate a contract with him. He got in the chat and he ruined it. So he gets not a goddamn thing this way. If he want to come back, he welcome. But like I say, he can sit his monkey ass down and I don't care. The show must go on. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go over these playoffs games with a special guest who going to help me out. You can kiss my ass, nigga. Let's get it started. Gotta get wired. Uh-oh, wait, hold on. We having technical difficulties. Let's see what's going on. Hello? We having we having a little technical difficulty with the guest speaker. Hello, can you hear me? You can, I can hear you now. You can hear me now? How you doing, Coco? This is Coco. He's the coach of the 49ers, coming off a big win. He gonna help me today. We gonna go over these games real quick. You ready? You ready, Coco?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, man. We gonna go over the first game we got. We gonna go over the Bengals and the Black Knights. That's Larry. Who the Bengals? Is Larry the Bengals? Yeah, Larry. Just Larry and AJ. Who you like in that game, Coco?
This one is going to be an interesting matchup. I believe it's a tough call because both of the dudes, they both like to run the same kind of offense. They both running teams. I may have to give the edge to the Black Knights just because he had been to the championship before, so I think he might have a little bit more playoff experience winning. It's going to come down to whoever gets forced out of their game plan first.
All right, Coco. All right, Coco. That's why I need the coach back. We got to get that right. Oh, no, this is not AJ. This is the Steelers. You right. I'm getting old. My bad, Coco.
You got the wrong team.
I got the wrong team. Yeah, I'm getting senile in my old age. Okay, so you're absolutely right now. The Black Knights. I like, I don't know. I've been teasing Just Larry, telling him his game is nowhere like it used to be. That's why I don't call him Larry Legend anymore. He's just Larry. But you're right. Their styles are the same. But you know who make a difference? The difference maker. Just Larry is missing his defensive tackle too. He got hurt, so he out for the season. Brown. But number 7, I don't know who it is for the Black Knights. He makes plays. And he makes plays at crucial moments. So I'm going to say it's going to be a tough game. But you know what? I'm going to go with Just Larry. You know why? Every time I go against that twin nigga, don't know which one of them it is, don't care. He wins. Every time I go, every time. So I'm going to see if he can hold up. I'm going to take Just Larry in this one 21-17. We're going to see if the Twins step up. And we're going to see if Larry can get back to Larry Legend. So you like Black Knights?
I do like the Black Knights. I think it's going to...
All right, that's a good one. That's a good one. Next we got the Jets. I don't want to say his name on camera because we disappointed right now. And Nitty, the commish of Cleveland. Who you like in this game? And why?
I'm going to say this is a close one. I think on paper, Nitty's got the best team in the league. It's going to be difficult to call this one, but I give Nitty the edge by 3 points.
3 points?
Yes.
I'm going to tell you.
I say 21-18.
21-18. All right,
Yeah.
Coach Coco. I'm gonna take Nitty too. I would have took the nigga with the Jets. We can't say his name on air due to legal concerns. Uh, we're gonna take Nitty because the Jets. His last game we lost to the computer, and I think he lost. I don't know. I know he lost to the CPU. Any nigga lose to the CPU, I can't take serious, and especially heading into the playoffs. I actually like Nitty in this one by 2 touchdowns. Whether y'all believe me or not, I think Nitty gonna put together. It's gonna be hard to stop him, and I like him in this. The Jets ain't been looking good. He kind of wanted to play Seabine. We sim that game. That's a story for another day. But he ain't been the same since. And I'm gonna go Nitty 28-14.
All right.
All right. We gonna move on. Now here go AJ right here. This is a good game, man. It's some good playoffs games. We got AJ and the Steelers taking on Meech and the Jaguars. Who you like in that one?
I think I give the Jaguars the edge in this one. The Jaguars got a kind of a sneaky but complete type of offense with Mahomes at quarterback. So I think he get the edge, although it's going to be a tough one. But I think AJ is a little bit one-dimensional with his pass. I don't think he runs much.
He don't. He do pass a lot. He pass a whole lot. He feast of famine. Because if he get out there,
he struggles against the run too.
Yes, he does. Good way to call that out, Coco. He does. His run game is he has none. Let's just be honest. He has no run game whatsoever. Meach is a pretty decent runner too. You know what? This is a tough one for me though. It all depends on the dynamic of like AJ. If he passing, it's it's gonna be tough for Meach to stop him. But if Meach come out with a different game plan trying to run on him, you know, who knows? This gonna be a toss up for me. I want to see this one though. I'm gonna try to watch all these playoff games, but I really can't pick a winner for this one. I think this gonna be a toss up.
Yeah, it was a tough call for me too. I just, you know what I'm saying, I would go with the home field advantage with the Jaguars. He played pretty decent this year.
Oh, Jaguars do got the home field, don't you? Yeah, they do. That's a big matchup. Hopefully, I think they play tonight. Hopefully we can see that game. All right, we go move over. We gonna move over to the NFC. We gonna say the Raiders was the number 1 seed too, so he had a bad over in the AFC. Over in the NFC, we got the Saints, Chuck, which is me, against Ipsy Mook. Mook knocked me off the playoffs the last 2 seasons after my bowl run. So I'm really looking forward to this game to try to get some type of revenge on him. And I plan to bring it. What's your take on this game, Coach Coco?
This is a tough one because it seems like Mook brings a different style offense to the playoffs. He ends up surprising a lot of people, man. So I think your team is struggling, not really struggling, but hurt when you lost your running back.
Yeah.
So that might slow you down on your offense a little bit, but if you can contain Mook from scrambling and running with that damn quarterback, you got a better chance than letting him run wild.
Yeah, I agree with that. And Jonathan Taylor, that was a huge loss for me. We trust in the next man up though, and we think Geis, you know, he not as explosive, but he can get those yards for us. So it's gonna be a tough game. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna hype myself up in this one because I know my defense gonna come to play. And you know, them Ipsy niggas, you know, I got a thing for them, and it's not a good one. So I'm gonna take myself in this one, 24-18. I like the Saints in this one, which is me. So we gonna move.
If I had to take a bet on this one, I would say it's hard to pick for me on this one because, like I said, it depends on what Mook show up. You know what I'm saying? He done had some great games, and then he done had some not so great games. So I don't know if I could actually pick this one. This one is gonna be tough.
Yeah, this nigga Sevon just sent the comment say he got 50 with Mook. Sevon, I got 50 that you ain't in the playoff, nigga. Come to me when he come back in town and we'll see. All right. Anyway, we're going to move on to the next game. This is an interesting game, too. Although the Lions, you know, he do a lot of talking. And he say he done whooped on the Mamba man Aaron a couple of times this season, which he have. But we got the Bears and the Lions. What's your take on this game?
This one is very interesting because the Mamba Man has a very unique style with his RPOs and his running game. So, the thing about this one is that the Lions is usually pass happy, but he's incorporated. He's got his running back, so he's been incorporating a few running plays.
Yeah.
So to me, this one comes down to if the Mamba Man can implement his run game like he normally would, I think the Lions struggle against runners.
He did whooped on him, and just Larry ran the ball about 30 times, was just running it down his throat. So,
right. You
right.
got to control the clock on him. The best way to beat him is to control the clock and keep his offense off the field.
Yeah, very observant. You be keeping up with these games too. Now, next we're gonna move on because we're gonna get to you. You know, I always say you the sneaky cat. For some reason, I think you don't be playing games during the year. You be setting yourself up for the playoffs, and you know, positioning. You ain't been to the bowl in a minute though. So, but you beat Ray. Yeah, I'll take some, baby. You knocked off Ray and the Eagles, although Ray was missing Lamar Jackson. How did you do it? What was the game plan going into that?
My game plan was to try to control
Single
the ball
back bunch. I
and
looked
to
that up.
limit turnovers. I figure if I don't turn the ball over, then I'm one of the hardest people to beat. The thing that has killed me in the past is that I got too pass happy and got away from my workhorse and Derrick Henry. Okay. So I had to refocus on what got me there and start focusing on setting up plays and running a scheme that fits my team.
Okay. All right.
So my thing was is if you gonna pile up in the box to stop Henry, then that's when I try to open it up and do a few passing plays to kind of back you up. But my goal is to control the clock and limit turnovers. You know what I'm saying? Because if you limit the turnovers and then you mess around and catch somebody and get a turnover in the right position, you can easily get a 3-point field goal or a touchdown, but it puts you in better position instead of forcing stuff and like forcing passes and stuff on 3rd and 15, 3rd and 16.
Yeah, that's good. You gave me some good tips during the year too. That I utilize. I want to ask you a quick question. Now, about your man defense. You still running your man defense?
Yes.
That's your go-to. You ain't going away from that, huh? That man is do or die.
It works for me. It's better the way I built my team, but I mean, I like to incorporate a few zones in there. Like I said, you got to throw the defenders off you can't just keep running the same defense, and eventually they're going to adjust to it. So you got to throw some zones in there and a couple of other blitzes or so every once in a while just to keep them guessing.
All right, yeah, Coco, I like your game. I told you that, man. Your game is it's tough. That man be tough. You got to really come. When you play, you know, who? Let me ask you, who besides yourself? Besides yourself, who do you see winning the Super Bowl? Thank you, baby.
You know, I'm gonna come with a surprise on y'all, and this is no surprise because everybody I think has given the AFC to the Raiders, but y'all gotta watch out for Nitty. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You think so? You gonna put it on? You think Nitty can make that run? All right, we gonna see. Hold on for one sec. Coco. I gotta make a call. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on for 1 second. All right, MML, we with Coach. We gon' I gotta call this guy real quick. Ryan, what up, Ryan? What's going on with you?
What up, dog?
I got a couple of questions for you. You busy? You live on this week with Chuck and the coach. I wanted to ask you some questions.
No, I can't do it right now.
You can't?
I can't do it right now.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I'm busy right now. I'm gonna call you back in a minute.
All right, man.
All right.
Now, how that work? Kogo.
Yeah.
All right, I was trying to call Ryan, but he busy. But anyway, yeah. Going over that.
I'm not gonna give you my reasoning for picking Nitty, but I'm gonna tell you, we'll talk about it at the end of the run of the playoffs, and we'll see how everybody fare on that. But I'm gonna just tell you, that's my secret pick right there.
That's your secret pick. I talked to Nitty earlier too, and Nitty was like real confident. I told him he was a bum, but he was real. he was real confident with his team, and he actually told me he felt wasn't nobody gonna beat him in there, man. Coming out that he felt nobody in the AFC could beat him, and he felt he was gonna win the Super Bowl. So he real confident too.
Yeah, like I said, it's a matter of the playoffs is about matchups and game planning. You can't go in there with what you brought in the regular season. You got to come up with a game plan for each opponent to beat them out of what they do best. So, that was what my main key is. A lot of people don't know I focus on a lot of stuff throughout the season, and I look at a lot of stat numbers and stuff. That's what makes me a little bit different because I'm more study game when I play.
Yeah, I be seeing you. I know you. Hey, for real, I know you do. When you be like 3-4 and 4-4, I'm like, man. First of all, he got that division. He be trying different stuff. I was trying to tell everybody that. I was like, come playoff time, he gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Hold on.
That's it. I really think the NFC is a lot tougher than the AFC because we got some killers over in the NFC.
I do. We got nothing but bowls over there. On the AFC.
You can't really predict on any given day. Like, it can go from the 7th seed on up to the 1st seed who could win it every year.
You're
so
right.
It's always tough, so that kind of prepares you. So
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't talk about Drew. Drew got the 1 seed. Drew can win it. The Lions, he's tough.
Drew this year, too. He refocused his team. I think he's got a great scheme on how he's good at making an adjustment.
He's good. Him and Mook.
Him and Mook both are good at making their adjustments throughout the game to get them over the hump. So watch out for them too also. But it's going to come down to matchups because what happens is if the Lions win, and he's going to end up having to play Drew in the second round.
Yeah.
And so, that's going to be a good matchup because that'll be a shootout.
Yeah, that will. It is all about matchups. So you the 4 seed. So if me and you win, we'll face
you the second round.
Yeah, if Mook win, Mook will go see Drew.
And then me and the Lions will play.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
What's up, Mr. Chuck?
Twin, what up? You busy?
Yes and no. Not too much.
Man, I'm trying to get you on the show, man. Why everybody busy?
Are you on there
right now?
All right, my guy.
All right, I wanted to ask you a quick question, man. Going into the play, huh? You're such a respectable, disrespectful person.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I said you're such a respectable, disrespectful person. You like to disrespect the old man. It's all jokes, but
So what you got? I just put my headphones in. What you say?
Nothing. We gonna move on. Anyway, your game, man. We got your game coming up. You play.
Okay. Yeah, I got a big game coming up, man. lot to prove, man. We went to Super Bowl last season, and we barely made it in by the skin of our teeth this season. So we got a lot to prove, Ain't nobody innocent. I mean, ain't nobody safe, man.
All right. All right. I got the coach. I got Coco. He coached the 49ers. He on the phone. He actually picked you to win this game. And you know what I do. I always pick against you. And every time I do, you end up winning. What's that about, man, dude? You feel disrespected?
No, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? I don't really feel disrespected at all because you kind of got to anticipate that kind of hate, when you're coming from the bottom all the way to the top. I mean, like, ain't nobody always going to give you credit for where you need to be. I mean, we don't really look at that. We more focus on ourselves and worry about our game plan and what we're going to implement and put out there on the field. We can't be paying too much attention to the things that's outside of us that we can't control.
All right. Coco, you want to ask him any questions?
No, I like his game style, and like I said, I picked him to win in that matchup because I felt like it was going to be really a matchup of running backs. It's going to be Ezekiel Elliott versus Mixon. I think I give the edge to Mixon. I think you come with a great game plan, so I think it's going to offset what Larry does, and I don't think Larry is used to passing, so when you get him in passing situation, that's when he falters at. So I think you're a better passer than he is as well. Yeah, he's got if you ask me, he's got a better receiving core. We played earlier in the season, and it came down to the last drive. So, when the playoffs is coming around this time, it's going to be a bigger game, bigger implications. He's got a little bit of my game plan from game one. I got a little bit of his game plan from game one. We're going to mix it up, and we just got to go out there and fight and do the best we can, We got a big chip on our shoulder, with defending the AFC, so we can't let it go in the first round. We got to show folks what the Black Knights is all about.
All right, I like that. Hey, who is number 7? Who is your linebacker, man? What's his name?
Jordan Brooks, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year in MML. He's a stud.
I played him. He's a stud. He is a stud. You don't want to give him up.
His power too. I can tell you that. That boy is.
And he clutch.
He absolutely does, man. We got to give a lot of credit to that guy, Jordan Brooks. He's put us in position so many times defensively, late in fourth quarters. He'll get a fumble here and there, or earlier in the game get a fumble and change the momentum. But man, that guy just don't run his way. He's an all-around, world-class Ray Lewis type player. He can cover and pass, and he can stop the run, and he's excellent. We got a good defensive front up there. The secondary looks good. We just got to go out there and play the game plan. I'm not worried about my players. It's going to come down to making the least amount of mistakes. We put that ball in Joe Mixon's hands. Joe Mixon do what he does. We're going to run some clock, play possession, play defense, and manage the game. I don't want to come into the playoffs a little too conservative and be a game manager. But, game managing is how I made it last season. So we're going to come out and do the best we can,
Okay.
I know you were saying how he may have a better receiving core, which may be true. The problem is that he doesn't know how to utilize them well. He's really only got about 2 or 3 passing plays that are his go-to. So if you force him out of his running game, that's what gets him off balance. Yeah, and I think, last time we played Zeke earlier in the season, we came out with a great defensive game plan. We contained those edges, and he had 40 yards going into the fourth quarter with Zeke, which forced him to pass a little bit. If we can get Zeke and keep him under 50 yards towards halftime, going into the fourth, we want to just keep him under 100. You can't always stop him, but if we can contain him just a little bit to keep defense in the game, keep the offense in the game, we'll be fine because, I trust the secondary enough that I'm not really, you got to come out and mix your stuff up.
You're right.
Running the same stuff. I got to go play chess because I know he's coming to play chess as well.
You're right. He a great scheme guy. I will agree with you on that. You gotta play him like for real.
Yeah, it's not a game I can take lightly. I don't care what the seed is. Whenever you reach the playoffs, everybody's the same seed. I don't care what happened in the regular season, who beat who. Everybody's coming with something new because your heart's on the line, your team's on the line. You know what I mean? So, we got to do what we got to do. I got a lot of respect for Larry. He's a legend in the league. Larry Legend. You know what I mean? So, I'm already got to come out knowing that I'm facing a legend. You know what I mean? Got to defend my title. You know what I mean? So, we're going to come out this playoff game and do the best we can, man. That's all we can do is go out there and fight. Just don't turn the ball over. I feel like if I don't turn the ball over, there's no way I can lose. And that's just, you know what I mean? That's just how I feel.
Okay, that's a boy. This is a great interview. I'm gonna give you one more though. The last thing I gave one to Coco. Other than yourself, who do you see winning the Super Bowl? What team you like?
You know, to be honest, you know what I mean? We're so focused on ourselves, and I don't want to give you the oh, I don't want to answer, but that's what I got to give you because, you know, we're not looking past anybody but ourselves. You know, I feel like we're only ones that's going to stop ourselves from winning. You know what I mean? And outside of that,
Yeah.
I ain't really looking at nobody. You know, I've got my eyes on everybody else. You know what I mean? Of course, in a respective way. You know, I got my eyes on the Raiders. You know, we just had that good game last time.
Yeah,
got
that was
my
a good
eyes on
game.
the Jets. We always got a good game. And I'm not even looking at the NFC, to be honest. You know, we're so focused on, you know, we had to barely make it into the playoffs here to even start. We're so focused on game by game that, man, we're not even looking that far forward.
All right, De'Aaron. Okay, that boy, this I like you, De'Aaron. This is a great interview, man. It was nice to talk to you. Insight on your game. Good luck out there, man. And I'm gonna be in the bowl, so you know.
Hey, good luck to you guys over there in the NFC. We're going Black Knights. We're gonna focus on our game plan over here in the AFC. You know, we had to come across the pond. We're gonna have to play on the road. We'll be in Ohio for the first game. So, you know, good luck to you guys over there in the NFC. I'm gonna do what I can with my team and may the best man win. We'll lead the season with a champion. We'll figure out who it is. Thanks for having me on.
All right, De'Aaron. Be cool. Man. Yep. Good luck.
All right, sir. Yes.
All right, that was De'Aaron, one of them twin niggas, and he the number 7 seed. But that was a great interview though, and his game is tough too. I played him. What was that this season? But I like his defense, man. I like his linebacker over there, and he put his game together, man. I think he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with over there.
Yeah, he definitely is. Like I said, it's hard to stop, you know what I'm saying, these teams that run if you don't got a good scheme to slow it down. So, you know, it's the focus. The problem is like 80 to 90% of the league is pass happy. So.
Yeah, for real. Him, Larry, who else run like that? Him and Larry probably the only one. Ray, did Ray run a lot on you? Ray will run.
No, Ray was really hurting because Lamar Jackson wasn't there. See, his scheme is he gets you in. He wants to send his receiver. What is it? Rugs out there.
Yeah, send him deep. He need time.
He needs time. So what he does with Lamar Jackson is he likes to break that pocket and move to the side, which gives him more time to pass it. And then he's got bazooka with Lamar Jackson, so he can overthrow every receiver or every defensive back.
Oh, do he?
Yeah.
I didn't, because me and him played this season, and I was highly frustrated because my man, like, jumped in front of him, and I thought he should have intercepted the ball. But I guess he put it there, Lamar Jackson put it there perfect.
Yeah, but you got bazooka, that gives you an extra 15 yards passing, so eventually he's just going to outrun everybody. He can just throw it over everybody's head.
Wow, I didn't know that.
What? That's a big difference. That's why, you know, like I said, it was about matchups. I saw where he was going to be matched up at. I wanted to match up against him because I knew without Lamar Jackson, it was going to be a little harder for him to get that passing game.
Yeah, I think everybody wanted him. I wanted them to see. I wanted to see him.
With Lamar Jackson, I didn't want to see Lamar Jackson. I would have rather faced him in the first round. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I think I wanted to see him without Lamar Jackson. I couldn't. I just couldn't take them L's, man. I don't know. I had. And then I really didn't want to Mook the first round. Not that I'm scared of him, but I really, man, matches. But actually,
Mook is different. Like I said, Mook is different in the playoffs. So depending on what game you get, man, he's a tough matchup. But like I said, the NFC from first to
top
really
to bottom,
every seed can give up a game anytime. You know what I'm saying? So really, it's no gimme game.
Yeah, I like the way I'm positioned though. The way I'm looking at it. Just no disrespect. The way I look at it, I'm gonna knock Mook off, then I'm gonna knock you off, No, who I play after that? I'll be the number 2 seed. Yeah, I'm gonna knock
It
you
depends
off.
on
Then,
who wins.
well, no, the Lions. I think the Lions gonna win, so I'm gonna knock you off. Uh, then I would have to pay you. Yeah, I'm gonna win. The Lions gonna win. He gonna play Drew. I'm gonna take Drew in that one. I want to see Drew, so I plan on beating the Vikings, then beating you, then knocking off Drew. That'll be the greatest run to to the
Well,
Super
I can
Bowl.
tell you from my standpoint, I thought that we had a great game plan the first game,
Uh,
but I really left a lot on the table. I played really tentative, trying not to. I was really trying not to lose instead of trying to win. I didn't even really open up my playbook on some of the stuff that I had. So, but once I got ahead, I was like, there's no point in me trying to get past happy. I just stuck with the run.
okay, all right. Well, we gonna end the show on that note. It was good talking to you. Hopefully, I can get the coach back. You know, he made a rant, and some of the higher ups didn't like it, and personally, I didn't like it. So, like I say, if the nigga come back, he can come back. If he don't, he can sit his monkey ass down somewhere, and he can kiss my ass. But
Well, I feel like the coach, I'm happy to fill in for a week, but if you ever need to
never,
talk
Sivan,
football,
never.
talk, man, I'm always here, man.
All right, man. Thanks a lot for joining me, Coco.
No problem.
Yep, have a good one. Sivan, I ain't never scared. I ain't scared of nobody. I didn't want to play him because I actually wanted. He knocked me off the last 2 seasons. I actually wanted to meet up with him to go to the Super Bowl. But Drew is just as good. Cause the way I'm looking at it, I'm gonna run through Mook, then Coco, and then Drew. Either way, that'll be another great run for me. So I fear nobody. But anyway, and we might bet that 50, nigga. You like to bet them 50s. We might bet it. That's how I'm feeling this year. Oh, actually, I keep forgetting about Jonathan Taylor. But anyway, we'll be back when these first round of the playoffs over with. And seriously, I hope Coach White can come back. He bring a different element to the show. All right, see y'all next time. Peace. I know you do, nigga. But you've been losing them 50s. And you gonna lose again, you bet with him.